Now this handle is going in the trash can because we upgraded today. Oh, let's go. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. All right, y'all, I'm about to play with my toys in public. What am I talking about? Well, first of all, we got to put on a show. There is the drive-through car wash, the scratch pass, some might call it. And right here, that's your touchless car wash. Those are the self-serve bays where you put your quarters in. Do I want to make some people jealous? Yeah. I want to put on a show, a foam show for them. What am I going to be showing? The new QUIVR foam cannon from Josh V, a swivel gun off Amazon thanks to Cards with QUIVR. It's the 2-2 Luck. I'm excited to whip this out and see what that's going to do. We got QUIVR Hot Ghost ceramic detail spray, Rogue pH neutral soap, and one extra toy at the end that I'm going to pull out to try to wow and surprise the people. Yes, folks, stay tuned for that. We've got a dirty Subaru and a slightly embarrassed Nick, and we're going to combine the two and have me wash a car on the street and see what happens. Before I whip out the cordless pressure washer, which I'm really excited about, I want to show you we've got a lot of bug guts here. I'm talking like a lot of bug guts. I've never done a foam cannon on a busy street before. I've never had a cordless pressure washer or used a foam cannon with one. So you guys get to enjoy that journey. For now, see, we got this guy. He's gonna go wipe down his truck after the car wash. I do want to make some people jealous. I want them to be like, whoa, what is that? Even if no one comes up to me, awkward stares and glances are always a plus. But look, we have got bug guts everywhere. It's been a bug infestation. It is a hot summer day. If you don't see this, you gotta be blind, folks. Bug guts everywhere. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the foam rinse mystery next step. You will see. Stay tuned. It was suggested to me in the last video that if I want this UberFlex type hose to work well, just lengthen it out and let it sit in the sun for a little bit. So I'm gonna do that first before I begin. This is water that I brought from home. You could use distilled water or hose water. I like the Ego cordless pressure washer because it's got this filter. So even if your water gets a little dirty, it's gonna hopefully filter out all the crud. Imagine you were at the lake or something. This is the idea with the cordless pressure washer, at least as far as I can tell. Now this handle is going in the trash can because we upgraded today. The 2-2 Luck swivel gun on Amazon. I think this is like 40 bucks. Cards with QUIVR says he loves it. And if Cards with QUIVR says he loves it, then it's good enough for me. So here's what it comes with. Dun dun dun. I'm guessing there's a reason for this tape. For now, I don't know if I'm gonna need to modify any quick connects. I'm just gonna try to put it on my hose. Kind of cool that it comes with this little pressure washer tip. Up close, here's what that tip looks like. I don't know what the number is, designation on here, but looks like it's meant to be safe in case it goes up against your paint or flies off, quote unquote flies off, and then would hit your paint that would be softer than, because it's real soft rubber, right? So that's the whole idea with these. Kind of cool that it came with this. But I guess here's the test. Does it fit onto my stock hose? It sure does. Ooh, and it swivels. Look at that. Thank you, QUIVR. I'm excited to use this. Looks like I got my first look from a couple of old folks in an F-150. Good to see ya. All right, time to whip open the QUIVR foam cannon. Real quick, the House of Rags did send me this stuff. I didn't pay for the QUIVR foam cannon or the QUIVR line of products. Anything from the House of Rags was sent to me to do this video. I did pay for the 2-2 Luck gun, the Ego pressure washer, the keg, all the other stuff, so most of the stuff is mine. All right, we got the foam cannon. Let's check it out. I'm looking for quick plug and play, Josh V. Okay, simply put this tube right here. Come on, baby. Get up in there. Come on. Excellent. All right, that was pretty easy. Screwed this on, put the tube on. We should be good to go. By the way, love the instructions that come on the packaging. Foam, rinse, foam, contact wash, rinse, dry. I'm low on water, it's hot as heck out here, so I'm actually gonna do the foam, rinse, rinse less, and then do my drying aid that's called the hybrid wash. So I've got DIY Detail Rinseless Wash in my keg over yonder, and that's the plan. DIY Detail Rinseless Wash and Legacy Sponge in the black bucket. And this is my water source, so wish me luck. I'll do my water in first, and it says 1 to 4 ounces of product in here, so never been one to use less. So let's use 2 ounces just for fun. I like the smell, Josh. Well done, sir. Ooh, that's thick. That's thick, dog. All right. Ooh, look at that. That's real thick. I like that though, thick's good. Okay. Get off my glove and into the foam cannon. Always a great move to shake up your foam cannon. I'm so excited to have a foam cannon, you guys. Get out of town right now, come on. Let's go. I don't really know what I'm doing. I really hope this works. Well, I like how you can swivel it to do vertical foam or horizontal, so I'm gonna set it at vertical. Turn the pressure washer on. Let it start to pull the water in. All right, direct sunlight. Can we put on a foam show? Let's see. It's still pulling. It's still pulling. Oh, let's go. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, I love this. This is so much fun. This is literally a show. I feel like I'm performing right now. Hose is amazing, by the way. Use it this way, you'll be fine. Takes a second with the pressure washer to get going. I just got a face full of suds. Little bit of extra love there on the front end for those bug guts. Let's see if I missed anything. Let's be honest, I only plan on doing one foaming here, so I'm just gonna let it all go. Okay, you guys, I literally have a battery-powered pressure washer. The foam cannon was awesome. This is how much water I used to foam. Probably half of my bucket. I think it's still trying to pull in water here because it came out a second ago. What I hear is probably not good for the pressure washer, but we're gonna let it ride for a second. I just wanna show you some of these suds. Direct sunlight, June day. Lots of dwell time. Next step is to rinse. So I'm not sure what happened to this water. This came out of the bucket and now it doesn't really want to cooperate. So I'm gonna try to turn it on again. See if it doesn't want to pull that water in now. That's so odd. I'm not the handiest person, folks, but I do know one thing. I got soap dwelling on a car in the middle of June. I got to get this rinsed off. So I cleared the filter out, quick connect back in again, dip it in there, turn it on. Come on, baby. How about turbo? Oh, this is bad if I can't rinse this car. What's happening with this? Why is the water not coming through? What have I done wrong? What'd I do to you? You don't like me? All right, guys. Come on, water. Come on, water. There it is. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. Come on. I need you. There we go. There we go. All right, foam, rinse, foam. Here we go. Ooh, I like this handle. Don't hit cars when they go by. I'm basically out of water. Reload, reload. Remember Time Crisis in the arcades? I think that's gonna go distilled. I started with no distilled, but I kind of like the idea of distilled for my rinse. All right, let's do 1 more gallon of distilled. I really like that soap, Josh. I haven't even washed with it, but I like it. And now I'm feeling good because this rinse is gonna be all distilled, so I'm not worried about water spots. The gun's awesome. I like the swivel. A little thrown off by this pressure washer stopping working. Let's try it again. All right, now I want to test if these bug guts will come off. Let me just get distilled water while it works up to life again. Get some distilled water on the surface. All right, here we go. Look at this swivel, oh my gosh. The bug guts are just flying off the surface. So I'm loving this combination. Whatever you want to attribute it to, it's working. Not sure how much water I have left, but it's all distilled, so let's go. All distilled, all the bug guts are off the windshield, which is awesome. I'm running out of water again, oh no. I think I'm so close to being out of water. Not sure who's keeping count, but that's a lot of water I've used so far. But I don't mind doing this final rinse with distilled. I just used hose water in the bucket, which I brought to the car wash. Is this the most efficient? No, I'm not even telling you how to do this. Maybe you can learn something from what I'm doing on what not to do. I'm just having fun out here on these detailing streets, guys. All right, so distilled water. Let's get some on the surface so we don't get any water spots or any chemical spots or any spots at all. We just don't want the sun doing what the sun does, which is etching everything in if it's too hot out. All right, just a final rinse down with my distilled. That's all I got left. We'll just do this, so if anything's sitting there wants to get crazy on the paint, at least it's distilled water, right? That's it for the foam cannon, that's it for the pressure washer. Now on to the hybrid part, which is rinseless wash. I told you guys this is all about the toys, right? So if you don't have a keg sprayer like I do, use a garden sprayer. Use a 16-ounce sprayer and literally dunk it in your rinseless wash bucket. But in here I have DIY Detail rinseless wash, diluted 250 6:1. And in my keg sprayer I have the same thing, rinseless wash, 250 6:1. All I want to do is get the rinseless wash on the surface. This is going to give me some lubrication and a little more cleaning power for the contact wash. Dispersing the rinseless. We've done a lot of the cleaning so far. We just want to get this rinseless on for this last step. I'm trying a different handle from him. It's a little bit wider fan. Maybe I like the pressure washer kind of gun model a little bit better. Now, because I have distilled water on the paint everywhere, I almost just want to do almost like a contact, like precision wash. So I think what I'm going to do is, let's treat this like a precision wash, because I have distilled drying everywhere, so I'm not worried about what's gonna happen if the other side dries. So yeah, let's just, I know I'm overdoing it. What else is new? Plan is, Nick, we're doing half the car, we're gonna dry, and then we're gonna come back. Stick to the plan. Legacy sponge, on the verge of dripping, let's go. Enjoying the process, enjoying the looks, enjoying the performative action of a public deal. This is like detail. This is like when they do art in public, you know? Like an artist creates work while people are watching. That's what I feel. If y'all feel like detailing is an art, holler at me. Where are my detailers out there? Love a hybrid wash. So if you're wondering, how do I wash in direct sunlight? Well, don't do as I say. maybe don't do as I do. But you can learn from this. Was it fun to watch the foam? Yes. Did it smell good? Did it look good? Did it perform admirably? Heck yeah. We all saw the way that those bug guts just fell off with that first pressure wash. So maybe hybrid is the way to do it. In direct sunlight, you guys. Getting under the handle, obviously. Making sure, even if I already got this side, I'm getting it again. You know me. I miss spots, I use too much product. But you know what? I'm always having fun. I can't wait to watch this video back and like, look at the drivers as they come by. I'm sure they're giving me looks. And I'm gonna hit the hood. Just half the hood, as promised. Why not? Let's do half the front bumper. And any remaining bug guts should come off with ease. Who said rinseless wash wasn't fun, you guys? Oh my gosh, I'm having a blast. I'm gonna do wheels last, by the way. I've decided rinseless wash on the surface, I'm gonna do wheels last. Let's see what all the fuss is about. Josh V, QUIVR Hot Coat Ceramic Detail Spray. Oh, I hope that's way too much product. That sounds like on brand for me. Not as good smelling as ceramic gloss, but the shine looks amazing. As always, I'm a big fan of spray, put your towel. No need to put your detail spray on the paint. It's just a waste of product. You know what I like about QUIVR? Is like Josh V is a mobile detailer in California, right? Like, he knows what he's doing. If he says it's good in the sun, I trust him. And so far, it's doing great. I don't see any water spotting. It's got a nice smell. It's like a fresh scent, you know? It smells clean. Again, I'm always gonna be partial to DIY Detail ceramic gloss. That's my brand. That's my baby in terms of smell. But just in terms of what I'm seeing on this paint, you know, usually this much ceramic gloss would be way too much product, but I don't feel like I'm being punished at all in terms of curing product or streakiness with overusage. I feel like maybe it's the big bottle it's got in my head, but I feel like with this QUIVR Hot Coat, I just want to like almost treat it like a kind of a spray shine. Ooh, and that's starting to get really slick, you guys. No streaking on the windows. I've literally let this stuff dry. Again, rinseless wash, you're not gonna be getting water spots. That final rinse with distilled water was very helpful. Oh man, it's fun to overuse product. But at least I'm doing what I know I'm supposed to do, which is put your towel where you sprayed. Josh V, if you're watching, am I using too much product or am I using the perfect amount? Because guess what? I'm getting phenomenal results. And although it sounds like I'm way out of shape and I might be, I'm having fun. Holy cow, that's glossy. Are you kidding me right now? That's crazy. The gloss there is insane. DIY Detail drying blanket. I'm gonna move around a little bit and I'm now gonna rinse this wash the other side in oncoming traffic. Wish me luck. For those of you who don't know, this is my Subaru. I take care of it pretty well these days now that I'm doing videos again. So it gets washed probably once a week, once every 2 weeks. So this would be more of a maintenance wash. You're like, why haven't you washed the wheels? This isn't the real world. I'm a DIYer, right? I'm an enthusiast at heart. And so I don't want to get this rinseless on the other side where I got my drying aid. So I'm being real conservative with it. But I'm not being conservative in the application. I do want to get a lot on there. I don't want it to dry up on me. And I have a lot in my keg. So if I get a chance to use more, you know I'm gonna use more, guys. No pressure on the sponge, guys. No pressure at all. I always clean the blades. I like doing that. And seeing if these bug guts are moving under my sponge. Yes, they are. I love that for you, car and chemical combo. Josh V, I'm loving this stuff. You know, last week I was in a Walmart parking lot, or a couple weeks ago, and that kind of got in my head a little bit. Being on a busy road, I'm not gonna say it's better, it's definitely less safe. I don't hate it, but I better move. No issues with water spots at all, guys. Oh, and I'm using so much product. Thank you, Josh V. Thank you, House of Rags. Even if there's no way I need this much product, it's fun to just use it like that. I kind of want to just be done with this detail with all these cars driving by. Not the most pleasant experience ever, but also we're here for the people. We're here to put on a show, to show them that, yeah, you can drive through the scratch pass, guys. You can get good results. But if you want those amazing results, we know who to turn to. Thehouseofrags.com. Use promo code NICKATNIGHT, one word, NICKATNIGHT. Go get yourself some DIY detail rinseless wash. Some QUIVR foam cannon action. How about some hot coat? Wow, the paint is getting really slick under the towel too. That's crazy. You know I promised some extra toys. Let's go. All right, y'all, car is looking phenomenal. I don't know if you can see that gloss in direct sunlight. B-pillars, horrible. Subaru 2017 Legacy, those would need to get replaced. I got lots of PDR, dents in the side. We know that. Headlights are a little foggy. That might be for another day, but look at that gloss, you guys. Oh my gosh. So what I'm gonna do now, and again, this is just me washing my car today. You might have different needs. Now I'm gonna go for the wheel cleaning, and I'm gonna use my bucket that I already had for washing with my wheel and barrel brush. We've already foamed and rinsed this. Let's go ahead and do a rinseless from the keg. Again, this could be your garden sprayer. Because it's rinseless, we don't have to rinse off at the end because it's got so much amazing lubrication in there. Put this in my actual wash bucket because I don't care anymore. I can cross-contaminate because I'm done with the body. I should clean this sponge or brush face off. Ivan LaCroix recently mentioned it was looking a little gungy. Still works great. I probably should clean it. That's a subject for another time. But look how quickly those came clean, just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna take some QUIVR hot coat. The choice of detailing professionals everywhere. No, I'm using this for the first time and it's great. And I'm just gonna let that sit there as a drying aid and grab a towel. Oh, heck yeah. I got me a jobber towel from thehouseofrags.com. What I love about the jobber towels, they're kind of your do anything towel. So you can use them to clean interiors. They're safe on paint. You can go ahead and wipe down your wheel face like this. Ivan always likes to use the same towel that we use on the paint on the wheel face. His whole argument is like, if you cleaned it right, it wouldn't matter. If you want a real deep cleaning, you know how to do it, guys. You foam it, you rinse it, you foam it again, you wash it, you rinse it with a pressure washer. That's what we had here. So again, I was a little nervous that my wheel cleaning method wasn't quite perfect, and that's why I brought the jobber towel in, because my drying blanket is so precious. The jobber towel is versatile and it's great, and you can find it on thehouseofrags.com. In conclusion, I love Josh V's products, man. They were so much fun to use. Are my techniques perfect? No. I've been out the mobile game for a while, guys. I've been out the mobile game for a while. I would have liked to do some iron remover, maybe another foam, pressure wash it off. You know, like, there's ways to deep clean the wheels a little bit better than this. But when you got a 2017 Subaru Legacy, when you're on these Utah detailing streets, when you're just here to have fun, this is just perfect. Can't help myself. One more jobber towel for the interior. So what I'm gonna do here is, I'm gonna dip my towel in my bucket of rinseless wash and basically wring it out until it's not dripping much anymore at all. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe down my interior. It's nice to have a dry towel as well, so you just have wet, dry. You go in, you dry, right after you clean. So I'll just double team here. One damp, one dry. One thing I can do, it's great on this, is like interior glass. Bada bing, bada boom. Hit it with the dry towel with the jobber. Just like that. Now, if you're not using rinseless wash, that's when I like to use our crystal clear glass cleaner from DIY Detail. Also available on thehouseofrags.com. But if you've got rinseless wash in your wash bucket anyway, you can use your used wash bucket, I know it's crazy, to do an interior detail with the wipe down method. And you know what's even wilder? The more often you do this, the easier it is. Great for door jams too. And if you're like, oh, my rinseless wash towel is getting kind of dirty because of the door jambs, same principles apply to when we're actually rinseless washing. You just put your rinseless wash dampened towel back in the bucket and just wring it out, and it'll be clean again. As a final bonus, I promised you one more toy, and here it is. Oh my gosh. A cordless battery-powered vacuum? Yes, sir. How do I like Ego so far? Well, I just pressure washed my car and it has 4 out of 5 battery power left. So I'm just gonna slide this on my battery-powered vacuum, grab my crevice tool. You have to turn it on the battery first, and then just use this. How cool is that? So I can actually vacuum my car after I wash it without a cord. So turn it on. Control the airflow. Pretty powerful. Quick disconnect, okay. I want to get this, it's like magnetically, all right, now it's good. We're gonna call that good enough for today. It's a weekend and we're just putting on a show. It also has these locking feet, which I like, so I can lock these feet and it doesn't move, or I can unlock them and it moves around, swivels very nicely. Pretty good suction power, didn't get everything, but that's life, that's detailing. Car detailing, let's make it fun again. Click that video right there for more amazing detailing content.